Good morning. Today is the 20th of May. It is 10 past 7 in the morning and I'm going to pick up an empty trailer to take out to Ontario, where I will switch with a loaded one going to Jenks, Oklahoma. Bit of a miserable morning, damp, but we'll make the most of it. Let's get it done. I've switched trailers and I'm on the way down the Highway 502 here to cross the border at International Falls. I'm going to be able to deliver this first thing Wednesday morning, all being well. Place is open 24 hours and I probably couldn't make it, but then I would have nowhere to park if I made it there for tomorrow night. So we'll just stop as close as we can and roll in there Wednesday morning. So just a day late getting back out this week, but I expected that, so I'd made myself available to leave a day early anyway, which I'm going to carry on doing just now. I really do need to get some miles in again. We had new steer tyres fitted on Saturday morning, and we're going to get 4 new drives on the back axle when I get back off this trip. It's just never ending. So, as most of you probably know, in the past I've flown helicopters, and I bought myself an aeroplane for a remote control aeroplane. Sorry, when I say I've flown helicopters, I'm talking about remote control helicopters, not the real thing. So, a couple of months ago I bought myself a Traxxas TRX4 with a Land Rover body on it. And I've been having some fun with that. It's a good bit of kit, excellent bit of kit. But I've also been getting more and more interested in remote control car racing. So they actually had a race meeting on Saturday in Winnipeg, which is just a course set up in a car park that they've got permission to use. But they set up a proper on-road racing track. It's all run properly with practice, qualifying, and then the heats. And I'm really interested in that now as well. So it's not as expensive as the big Land Rover that I bought, the crawler. You know, I mean that crawler's got a 2-speed gearbox, locking differentials. You can lock front diff and rear diff independently, and a 2-speed gearbox. So you know, a lot more goes into that, both in the electronics and in the building of it. Whereas the car racing, you've basically got an engine, the 4-wheel drive, but constant 4-wheel drive. So you don't need any more electronics for that. So you basically got the chassis and the motor, and I've already got the rest of the electronics anyway. So I don't know, I'd like to get one and build it anyway, even if I don't get to use it very often, but we'll see. Didn't get a chance to do an awful lot more. The dryer actually packed in on Saturday morning, I think it was, Friday or Saturday morning. Saturday morning, I was getting the tyres fitted and the wife phoned me. She said, "What have you done to the dryer?" I haven't done anything. So, we had a bad thunderstorm on Friday night. I don't know if that's, we've maybe had a bit of a power surge that's blown the motherboard on the tumble dryer. So, today's Monday, but it's bank holiday Monday here in Canada. So I've contacted someone online, but they're not going to get back to me till tomorrow at the earliest, and then, well, who knows, whenever they can get out. But the weather's getting nicer, so I'll have to get the washing out on the line. I got down into Minnesota last night, just about an hour north of Minneapolis. Got through Minneapolis no problem this morning. So we're now down west of Des Moines now, in Iowa. So when we park up tonight, we'll probably be about 2.5 hours away from my drop in the morning. But I've already got my reload. I'm going down to Denton, Texas, and loading for Kelowna, BC. So awesome miles. I've been moaning about the time spent at home and the miles, and here we are, pulling this one out of the bag yet again. So it'll be a long trip, but with the situation, I'm happy with that. It's actually better to stay away from the yard right now than going home, because when you get home you can't get back out, and that's the way it is, unfortunately. So I'll quite happily stay out a bit longer. This will be more than long enough, this one. This will be, I'm thinking by the time I get home, probably about just short of 5,000 miles, I would have thought, by the time I get home. We'll work it out later. But yeah, I'll have to have a reset somewhere as well. Reset my hours on the way back up. So we'll have to have a look at all that. As for tonight, we'll get down south of Kansas City somewhere. Somewhere between Kansas City and Tulsa. And then, so I can make this pickup tomorrow, I will just be having 10 off, going again and getting this delivered as early as I can, because I've got a 2 o'clock loading appointment down in Denton, which is about 4 hours away. So, got a lot to do the next couple of days. A lot to do to have a day off somewhere on the way up, but that's the way it works with the hours. So apart from that, all going good. Good morning. It's 6:10 Wednesday morning now. I'm about an hour and a half away from my delivery in Jinx, Oklahoma. So had to start early this morning because I've got a loading appointment at 2 o'clock this afternoon down in Denton, and that's 4 hours away, at least 4 hours away from my delivery. So just to make sure that I can get there in time, I had to start early this morning, because the delivery I can deliver at any time, but the reload is a pickup appointment. So we were up and at it just over an hour ago now, and we'll get down, get the delivery done, and see what the rest of the day brings. I haven't really made any plans where I want to get to. Well, I know where I want to get to, but it will all depend on the delivery and the reload, how long it takes at these places. and I think I should be able to do it without a reset, because get back into Canada and I get hours back after 7 days, not the 8 in America. And I think I can get back into Canada in my 70 hours. So that'll be pretty good. That helps a lot. If I have to take a reset, it's going to be about Monday mid-morning, late morning before I deliver. If I don't have to reset, then I'll be on the doorstep Sunday, ready for delivery first thing Monday morning. So it will save me a few hours as well. But we'll have to see how today goes first. Well, that's my delivery done. And while I was there, it absolutely chucked it down, it threw it down. We had a downpour, thunder and lightning and everything. And I had to drop the trailer on the dock there, pull forward, then pick it up when it was empty again. Yeah, it's just about stopped raining now, but that's after I've got absolutely soaked. My t-shirt's just wringing wet. Just picking the trailer back up. Picking the trailer up and sliding the axles again. Right. So anyway, let's get out of here and head down to Denton, Texas for the reload. 9:15, and we're probably about 4.5 hours away. So let's see if we can make it. Good morning. Thursday morning, and I got loaded yesterday. I got there with it was about 10 minutes before my appointment time, so I just made it in time. Went through some horrendous rain and storms, but we got there in time. It then took them 3 hours to get me loaded. So heavy load as well. And I put the axles at the 41 foot mark, which we need for Canada. Every state's different, but for Canada we need them at the 41 foot mark. Well, for Manitoba we do. And I had a couple of hours driving left, so I made it to Wichita Falls and got the last parking spot in the Love's truck stop after scaling it. So I was £200 over on the trailer. So I've slid it back one hole. That should be enough. I didn't reweigh it, but that should move about £500 off the back. And I had a bit to spare on the drive, so we'll be good at that weight. And once we cross the border, we can carry heavier weights in Canada anyway, so we'll be able to slide the axles back to the 41 foot mark. All a bit confusing, but it's typical over here. No two states can ever be the same, never mind two countries, so this is what you're up against. I want to get up into Colorado today for this evening, and I'll be in Montana tomorrow, then Idaho Saturday night, and up into BC for my delivery on Sunday. I should only have a few hours to do on Sunday. But it looks like the forward facing camera for some reason has shut off again. So you're left looking at my ugly mush. So we'll just leave it at that, and I'll be back later. So because we're on a little bit of a longer trip this time, we're going to have to go and do some shopping, pick up some bits and pieces. So we're just coming into Dumas, Texas here, and we're going to go to Walmart and do a bit of shopping. I can already see the trucks all parked in Walmart over on the right there. So what we're going to do is try and spin round and park alongside that one there. No, I think we'll go further down. We're going to go further down and we're going to park there on the right. Turn around down here, come back and park on the right there.
Arriving at destination on right.
I'm actually just going to park here. Although, makes it a bit difficult for him to get out of there. Let's see how it looks once I've parked up though. Yeah, they'll be able to get out across the front of me there. So, off duty, and let's go and do some shopping. That's it. Good morning. Friday morning, 7 o'clock.
Keep right.
And we're just coming into Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City. So I hope you can see the Colorado Rockies just up ahead once we get under these flyovers. We're not going into the Rockies yet. We're going to
continue on route.
Head north out of Denver on I-25 up through Wyoming and into Montana. Then we're going to head west from Billings, Montana, across to Spokane, Washington, after going through Idaho, of course. And we're going to head north from Spokane. Crossing the border, a little border crossing I've never used before, in BC, which right now the name of it escapes me. It's near Great Falls, BC, or near Grand Forks, sorry, BC. Cascade, I knew it would come to me. Cascade, British Columbia is where we're crossing the border. won't be up there till Sunday morning. Oh, that's typical, you move over in the lane ends. That's what happens when you don't know the area all that well. Or even if you do know it, you forget. So I should have started a little bit earlier really. I did set my alarm for an hour earlier and then couldn't be bothered, so I went back to sleep. But this is the result. So we're definitely going to split this video into two. Because it's going to be probably another 5 or 6 days before I get home yet. So I would make this video way too long. And I'm hoping that there's going to be lots to see out in BC this time. Last video I was in BC as well, but couldn't actually see anything because of the fog. So this time I'm hoping to get some better video. Not sure when I'm going to end this one. I'll probably end this video sometime today. Going to be stopping for a shower in a couple of hours. We'll maybe end it up there. Coming off on the ring road just down here. Hopefully once we get on the ring road this will clear up a little bit. Right guys, I'm going to leave this here for now. I'll be back later. It's 8:45 in the morning, Manitoba time, Central Time. And I'm just 9 miles from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and that's where we're stopping at the Love's truck stop for a shower. So it's turning into a decent day. It was only 2 degrees Celsius when I started this morning, but it's warmed up to 8 degrees and it's going to be nice later. I'll probably have to stop at this scale on the way into Cheyenne. They like to check all your paperwork at this scale. I think it's called the Port of Entry. I think it's Cheyenne Port of Entry or something. So they do like to check all your paperwork here, so no doubt I'll end up in there. And then the truck stop, I believe, is just the next junction along. So plenty of hill climbing to do. I've been in touch with a couple that I know in Kelowna, Sue and Davey Ward. Don't know if you watch it guys, but hello anyway. And I mentioned Davey Ward in the car transporter in the last video. Well, they live in Kelowna and I've been in touch with them, and I'm going to meet them on Sunday when I get up to Kelowna and go around to their place for a barbecue. So good stuff. I'll pass some time on Sunday because I should have only maybe 4 or 5 hours to do on Sunday. So we'll get up and get into get into BC and get up to Kelowna. I think we're too far from the scale now. So, I'm going to end this video here. As I said before, if I don't, it's going to end up too long, because there's a lot I want to try and film on the way up into BC and actually in BC, if I can, if I have more success than the last time. So I'm actually going to end this, and we will start it again later on today. Yeah, way station is 2 miles. See if we get the bypass or not. It'd be very unusual. So we will end it there, guys. As always, thanks for joining me. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. That's the last you'll hear from me, but I will leave the cameras rolling as we pull into the scale or get the bypass. Cheerio for now.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.